Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about Turkish dramas of the year, Aynadaki Yabanci, a show that shocked viewers not only with its sudden cancellation but also with a finale that left fans absolutely furious. From low ratings, to a scheduling disaster, to fans begging the network to move the show to weekdays, and finally, the controversial death of Amiran that broke the fandom. This is the real story behind the early ending of Aynadaki Yabanci. Producers were expecting the show to be a breakout hit. But by episode 4 and 5, the ratings dropped below what ATV needed to keep such an expensive project alive. And that leads us to the next reason. Fans begged ATV to move the air day. They refused. This is one of the biggest parts of the controversy. Fans repeatedly asked ATV to move the show from weekend to weekdays. Because the weekend slot was a death trap, too many competing shows, too many viewers busy or away, and simply not the audience that Aynadaki Yabanci needed. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Fans were everywhere saying, "Change the day. Just move it to weekdays and the show will explode." But ATV never changed the air date. No adjustments. No test move. No trial week. To fans, it felt like the channel didn't even try to save the series. And that frustration only got worse when the finale aired. Behind the scenes, production costs were rising fast. The drama was originally planned for around 12 episodes, but with the ratings declining and the network refusing to adjust the schedule, the producers realized continuing would mean losing more money. So they made the decision to end the show early. Episode 7 became the finale. And unfortunately, that finale made things 10 times worse. The finale that broke the fandom, Amiran's death. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The decision to kill Amiran. For many viewers, this wasn't just unexpected, it felt completely unnecessary and rushed. Fans were already upset about the cancellation, but Amiran's tragic ending pushed them over the edge. Online reactions included, "This is the worst finale I've ever seen. Why end it like this if you know fans are already hurting? Amiran deserved better. At least give us a hopeful final scene, not this." And honestly, a lot of people feel like the writers were forced to wrap everything up so fast that they chose shock value instead of storytelling. The fandom felt betrayed. And the backlash was loud. Why it was really cancelled? So here's the full breakdown. Low and falling ratings. High production costs. Network refusal to change the air date despite fan pressure. A rushed script to force an early finale. And a final episode that angered the audience instead of satisfying them. All these factors combined led to the early cancellation of Aynadaki Yabanci. The tragedy is, many fans believe the show could have survived if ATV had simply moved it to weekdays. But now, it's too late, and Amiran's ending has become one of the most controversial final scenes of the year. If you loved Aynadaki Yabanci, let me know in the comments. Were you okay with Amiran's ending, or do you think it ruined the entire show?